Object-oriented programming. Java follows OP principles like encapsulation, inheritance, abstraction, and polymorphism. Example: class animal in braces void sound function close braces. Class dog extends animal in braces void sound function. System.out.println parenthesis double quote bark semicolon. Collections framework. Explanation provides dynamic data structures like list, set, map. Example: list in Angular bracket string names is equal to new array list function semicolon. Set in Angular bracket integer IDs is equal to new hash set function semicolon method semicolon map integer comma string space map new hash map method semicolon. Multithreading in Java enables concurrent execution using thread or enable. Example: new thread method system.out.println parenthesis double quote running dot start function semicolon. Design patterns. Common solutions to recurring software designs problems. Software design problem: singleton class singleton private static singleton instance is equal to new singleton method semicolon public static singleton get instance method return instance semicolon factory interface product class product factory embraces public static product create string type return new product impl semicolon return new product impl method semicolon exception and explanation used to handle runtime errors. Try in braces int x is equal to pi divided by 0 semicolon catch arithmetic exception space e system.out.println parenthesis double quote error semicolon Java data types. Java supports native and reference data types. Example: int age is equal to 25 semicolon double salary is equal to 50,000 dot 5 semicolon string name is equal to double quote Alice. Control statements explanation used for conditional and loop control. If a score is greater than 50, system.out.println double quote pass semicolon for int I is equal to 0 I less than 5 plus system.out.println semicolon. Static versus instance. Static members belong to the class. Instance members to objects. Class A in braces static int count is equal to 0 semicolon. Constructors used to initialize objects. Class book in braces book parenthesis string space title. This dot title is equal to title semicolon. Overloading and overriding explanation. Overloading is same method name with different params. Overriding redefines inherited method. Int add in parenthesis int a int b semicolon float add in parenthesis float a float b semicolon class a void show function show method class b extends a void show method. Final static this explanation final makes variables constant. Static is class level. This refers to current object. Wrapper classes and out-of-box explanation wraps primitives as objects. Integer x is equal to pi int y is equal to x semicolon string builder string buffer explanation string is immutable string builder is fast string buffer is thread safe. String builder sp is equal to new string builder parenthesis double quote hello semicolon sp dot append parenthesis double quote world semicolon. Interfaces versus abstract classes explanation interface defines full abstraction. Abstract class may have partial implementation. Example: interface A in braces void run semicolon. Abstract class B abstract void show method semicolon. JDBC and MyBatteries JDBC explanation API to connect and execute queries with databases. Connection con driver manager dot get connection method URL comma user comma pass semicolon. Statement st is equal con dot create statement method semicolon. MyBatteries explanation lightweight ORM that maps SQL to Java methods. Select ID is equal double quote get user result type is equal double quote user select asterisk from users where ID is equal to hash in basis ID slash select Spring framework. Spring core explanation supports inversion of control and dependency injection. Example: redirect component class A in basis at the rate auto wired B space B semicolon. Spring MVC explanation web framework based on model view controller expression at the rate controller class home controller braces request at the rate request mapping parenthesis double quote slash string home method return index semicolon spring boot. Explanation provides a production ready setup with embedded server. Explanation at the rate spring boot application. Public class app in braces public static void main parenthesis string array string args array in braces spring application dot run app dot class comma arg semicolon rest comma html comma jquery ajax js css REST stateless architecture for APIs using HTTP at the rate REST control array class API open braces at the rate get map in parentheses double quote slash hello string greet method in braces return double quote hello semicolon HTML or CSS expression markup and style for front end. Example in Angular bracket h1 hello close Angular bracket style h1 in braces color colon red semicolon close style JavaScript or jQuery explanation dynamic scripting for front end interactivity example dollar in parentheses document dot ready implies alert parentheses double quote loaded semicolon Ajax explanation load data asynchronously example dollar dot get parentheses double quote slash API slash data function parentheses res in braces console dot log parentheses res semicolon backend with Spring Boot and microservices. Microservices explanation independently deployable services communicating over HTTP. Example at the rate REST controller class product service open braces at the rate get mapping parenthesis double quote slash products list pro and Angular packet product all method open braces return repo dot find all method semicolon. Eureka server service discovery explanations registry for microservices. Example at the rate enable Eureka server API gateway Zool or Spring Cloud Gateway. Explanation routes request to respective services. Example routes hyphen ID colon user hyphen service URI colon HTTP colon alpha slash localhost colon 8081 predicates colon hyphen path is equal slash users slash double asterisk config server explanation centralized config management. Parts is extended J2EE concepts EJB explanation server side components for business logic. Example at the rate stateless class hello EJB in braces public string I method in braces return hello semicolon. J&EA explanation lookup resources via naming service GMS explanation messaging between components example producer dot send parenthesis session dot create message create text message in parenthesis double quote hello semicolon jax hyphen rs and jax hyphen ws explanation rest and soap services JSTL explanation tags for control flow in JSP example in Angular bracket C colon if test is equal double quote dollar braces user exclamation is equal to null welcome in Angular bracket forward slash C colon if MVC architecture explanation MVC model view controller separates concerns.